What's up, guys? It's your Super Players, and it's your host Tony G, bringing you another Market Watch. I do apologize for not uploading yesterday. I totally forgot. It was Labor Day weekend, and I just completely forgot, and I wasn't around my computer at all yesterday. I didn't get a chance to upload it, so here it is. And this is going to be, first off, we're starting off with Card Market. Thank you again for sponsoring the last video and allowing some of you Super Players to win these awesome coupons. So 5 winners are going to be picked, and hopefully you guys get some awesome stuff from Card Market. So definitely, if you won and you're in the USA, you might not be able to use it, but just send me a message, hit us up on Instagram or our superplayers at gmail.com. So here we go. So the first one, drum roll everybody. The first one's going to be so the first person one is Gacy Boys. Says Card Market is a great place to get your Dragon Ball Super cards. I'm actually from the Netherlands, so it would be awesome if he won. So there you go. He just won. Shout outs to you, man. Definitely send us an email or comment down below. So please, definitely hit us up because we want to give it away to you guys. So we're going on to the next one. The next person that won is going to be Fran Dominic Medrano. Says, I need the coupon to trying to build Red RU7. So red blue, I'm guessing. So that's our second winner. Third winner, please let me know and send us an email or comment down below. So we have EU Rules, greetings from Germany. Shout outs to Germany, man. Pick another one. So we have 2 more left, and let's see who the next 2 winners are going to be. And the next 2 winners are going to be, I think this collector's item set 1 is out of print. Oh, so he's telling us why. He's from Germany. I get my cards at Card Market. Thanks for the Market Watch. Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Germany. So Sev is our 4th winner, and our last winner is going to be and it's going to be Dexter Khan's. Been following you guys since set 1. Love the content. I live in England. So definitely all our fans in the EU, thank you everyone that participated. We'll have another giveaway next week, so definitely stay tuned and stay super for that one. And those of you that won, send us an email, and I'm gonna start the Market Watch with the cards that you should be buying for set 12. Or set 11, sorry. And so the first color we're gonna go with is yellow. Is Piccolo Demonic Transformation. This card is amazing due to the fact that if your leader card is mono yellow, you could play this card. If the card being played is energy cost of 4 or less, that includes Unison. This negates their skill, and if it's during your opponent's turn, it's a 2-drop. So this is like a Cold Bloodlust for 2 technically, and you're negating your opponent's Unison cards. We haven't seen a card like this just yet, but this one's very powerful. I think this is going to be a very sought out card. I think you guys should pick these up. Maybe they might go up, they might not. It might stay this price, or it might get cheaper. So definitely these are must pick up in my opinion, from what I've been told from the community as well, that these are very powerful cards. Some of them told me that these are a must for sure because they're not color restricted, and they're just really good. And then we have Krillin, Moments Before Comeback. He's also great just because yellow never had a drop 1, draw 2, whether it's top deck or bottom decking it or throwing it in the warp or putting in the drop. Yellow never had a super combo like that besides Zamasu Sacred Disbelief, which is the blue yellow super combo. Puts anything to rest mode except Unison. But this is the first card or super combo that you combo, put 1 in the bottom, and you draw 2. So this is going to be a very sought out rare that I think people should buy. It's very powerful, and yeah, so definitely pick up these 2 colors for yellow. And then we're moving on to the next one is Violent Rays. Very strong card, and it's just not restricted to like, oh, it has to be this Unison card, has to be in play. This card could be used in almost any deck. You have, if your leader card is red, negate the attack. You may choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. If you do, choose 1 of these effects. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards with 20,000 power or more for the turn, or your opponent cannot attack with Unisons with 20,000 power or more for the turn. Very strong card. I think this is a very sought out card. I think it's a must. It's just like Dormant Potential, but obviously not as strong, but it's still pretty killer. Moving on to the next set. This will definitely stop some major cards from destroying you pretty much. And then we go on to the next card that I think you guys should be picking up. Is going to be Ssb Gojito Technique Unchained. Very strong Gogeta BR card, especially with the BR Gogeta leader. The new one and the old ones are so strong. I think this guy someone almost topped an event with this Gojito deck in the last core TCG event, so I definitely think people should look into this card. There are SPR variants. The SRs are obviously cheaper, so that's why I'm showing you guys which cards you guys should pick up and which ones are going to be probably sought out for sure, and mentioning what should I buy from set 12 or set 11. I keep saying set 12, set 11. And then the next one's going to be Baby Golden Avenger. This guy works so well with the new blue unison Baby the Unknown, I believe, which is Trunks, which is so powerful. You use that guy, and then this guy just, it's a 30k triple strikers unique, but it's a counter play, which is so great. You can just counter a counter and just wreck your opponent, and it does so many things. When you play this card, you draw one card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring berry, and place it in the bottom. So you bottom deck one and you draw one. Very powerful. I think this is going to be kind of an expensive card because of the combo with the Baby the Unknown Parasite. This card is probably going to be a $20 to $25 card for sure. Like Mecha Kabura is also just as expensive, and I think this is going to be one of those cards because his activate main is draw one plus 2 markers, which is so insane, and then you -5. If your leader is mono blue, choose up to one of your leader cards. It gets 15,000 power and double strike until the start of your next turn, and you can activate mono blue cards with counter skills from your hand by choosing 2 cards in your hand and discarding them instead of paying the energy cost. So strong, it's insane. I think these two are going to be very powerful for blue. And then moving on to the next one is going to be Dark Broly Overwhelming Evil, another powerful unison card. This set is just straight fire, straight gas, whatever you guys want to call it, straight superness. And then you have Dark Broly Overwhelming Evil. This guy is just nothing but hand control, works super well with starter deck Frieza. Just, it's such a good card. I mean, once per turn, when a marker is removed from this guy by a skill, your opponent chooses one card in their hand and discards it. That's his auto. And then activate main, you may put 2 markers on this guy, choose one of your cards in your hand and discard it. If you're due, your opponent chooses one card in their hand, discards it, and then choose one of their battle cards and KO it. That's so strong. And then 0 plus markers. If your leader is green, choose one of your opponent's unison and remove a marker. And ain't nobody gonna be using that often. You know you're gonna want to hand control your opponent. Such a great card. And then we move on to the next one. Is going to be SS3 Vegito Peerless Warrior. This card is such a powerful card just as well, just because plus 2 markers. If you choose all your mono green battle cards, they gain revenge. So those free blockers, all those things, if this guy's out, they become revenge until your next turn. And not only that, his activate main is -7. Look at your opponent's life, place one of them in the drop area, and you shuffle your opponent's life, and then they choose 3 cards in their hand and discard them. Wow, I mean, that is so strong. That's a game finisher. You burn damage your opponent, make sure they go to 1 or 3 or double strike range, and for sure guarantee that hit to go through. And you make them discard 3 cards. Such a strong ability. And then we move on to the next one. Is going to be Ss Bardock the Tenacious. He's just so strong just because when this card is overwhelmed, your opponent can only attack with battle cards once during the next turn, and when this card is played, you can't play copies during your next turn, so you can't do it back to back because that would be so broken. But this stops your opponent in its tracks. Like, they can only attack one time, and then maybe with the unison and leader. This is just such a great card. I think this is a very powerful card. I think you guys should be buying this as well if you have the chance. See, these are some of the cards you should pick up. And then the next one's going to be Ss4 Sun Gohan Beyond the Ultimate. Activate once per turn. His autos, when you activate an overwhelm skill, add a marker. Very powerful. And then place up to 2 battle cards from your warp in your drop area. Very strong. And then add up to 2 black cards with power or -3, 20,000 power to 30,000 from your warp to your hand. And this card gets 15,000 power and dual attack. This card works very well with any deck that runs Overwhelm. I think Demigra is going to have a blast with this leader, or this unison, sorry. And it's going to work very well with Dark Massane, or I think Massane, the crit god, I think they call it. But there you guys have it. These are the cards that you guys should pick up. They're very strong. Moving to the next set, I think these are going to be very high value cards. If I'm wrong, we'll see them like in the next few weeks and see if I was right. But I think these are some really sought out cards for set 11. So definitely pick them up. Hit up in the comment section if I'm missing any rares. I try to keep it with 2. So if there's any other ones you want me to talk about next Market Watch, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash that like button. Be subscribed for those awesome super giveaways that we do. And let's try to hit 30,000 subscribers for this amazing giveaway that C-Rod and I have planned for that 30,000 giveaway surprise. So there you guys have it. Like, comment, subscribe. And from your host, Tony G, y'all stay super.